Let us open a light perpetual Bitcoin USDT. Perhaps we can even open a trade on Bitcoin. A lot of people are saying that if Bitcoin hits 95,000, again, 95,000, that would make it, something else. That is where the big price point is for Bitcoin. But it has me worried because right now, Bitcoin still cannot push above 100K. And every time it does, you can see like the sell orders, the book orders, they are absolutely destroying it. Selling 63%, selling 93%. So this is a very worrying factor if you ask me. I am kind of worried on that sense that if XRP cannot push and hold above 2.6 or even 2.5, that it could be seeing a further drop in a downtrend. So yeah, it's definitely a very worrying factor for me. And then we could be entering a bear market and then get absolutely destroyed, which is not good. But I like that we went from 214 here and we're trying to push above. We went from 187, as I showed you guys, 2.13. Look, we're slowly pushing up. This was back in December. December was more kind than November, for sure. See November? We're kind of pushing sideways over here. Bam, big drop starting 30th November. A lot of whales selling, a lot of whales dropping. But slowly but surely, I think we're pushing up. This is the important factor here. So let us make a price analysis on Bitcoin here. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And this is, let's delete all the noise. So first of all, you want to delete the noise because what's this? Like trading volume books? You want to remove this. You don't need this. And then you can actually see what's happening. So if we zoom out over here, Bitcoin had a very rough day at the gym and went from 7 October, it went all the way down from 125K. So let me see, 125K went down to a bottom of 92,000. See, in just 1 month and 15 days. We saw Bitcoin like drop like that. That's not normal, right? That's absolutely terrible. And yeah, people are saying we're still 90,000. You got to realize this is bad. I mean, really bad for me, at least in my opinion, because that's 35,000 that was skimmed off the top. So yeah, definitely a very scary moment if you ask me. Now, the nice factor about it is that Bitcoin has suddenly decided, hey, we're retesting further higher on the 2nd of December and basically 21st of November 2025. We have hit a very important low, basically like the bottom. So this could be a double bottom, in my opinion. Like, it basically the whale selling off here once. And then we have another whale selling off. So first sale, yeah. Go to a brush, take a brush, first sale, and then second sale. These are the two big sell-offs from the whales in the last few days. So what this tells me, because you can see very red candles here, right? This is at least how I make my imagination, is that these whales have been transferring over to the buyers, to the bulls. Like someone else bought their own positions on what they sold. Either it was retail or it was institution. Any reason you're using BTC USDC chart instead of BTC USDT chart, which most traders use? Absolutely not. This was a mistake on my part. So I should switch that. That was silly from my side. Thank you for pointing that out. Because I've been streaming for 12 hours. That's why. So the point still stands here is that I feel. So let me go here, USDTM, Bitcoin, USDT. Thank you for that, Crypto T for life. Actually, I should have went with Bitcoin, USDT. So my personal opinion here, and again, no answer is right, as you guys know, is that we could be seeing one final push out from Bitcoin. One final push for Bitcoin to 100,000. So it's going to try one more time for 100,000. And then if it doesn't work, well, tough luck. It's going to be really hard for Bitcoin to recover. And these like sales we have been having, I don't know why the website is so slow. So let me just close a bit of the sites here. We will be in a free fall at that point. And it's a scary, 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 scary free fall, which could lead down to, well, very low price points. Maybe 50,000, maybe 80,000, things like that. So yeah, it kind of tells you the full picture here. So yeah, let me make a marker over here. As you can see, ignore this chart because it was like, you know, two possible scenarios I did last time. And obviously what ended up happening is we had a way, way, way smaller run and then a further downtrend. Well, this scenario, it didn't work out, unfortunately. Is what it is. You can't get them 100% right. But my further speculation is Bitcoin. And on what basis, right? If we scroll out here on the 4-hour chart, the 84,000 was the bottom on the 4-hour time frame. And 125,000 was the top. So as we saw, I see here 130,000, whatever it is, we saw huge drops. Bam. Let me do this pattern, and then it went further downtrend after a big sell-off at 120K. Definitely scary times. So yeah, right now, it does seem to me that we are going around for another push forward. Push forward would be 21st November. Bam, at this current price ranges, that would be pretty much amazing. Further up. So yeah, let us push over here. Oh, Trump has a speech as well. I'll post that. Let me just post the speech. Anyway, we're getting off topic here. So yeah, another push over to the resistance levels here, 100,000 or 107,000, where it entered a free fall. And if not, we could be seeing a further downtrend, which is the scary part. Like, because we tried to go for another one last final push. Maybe there's going to be another one. But these two are the ones that are really, really trying to push forward at that sense. So yeah, a very, very scary time for crypto ahead because the bear market could start at any moment. And it is worrying, but not yet over. Worrying, but not yet over. So what do you guys personally think? Any comments? Let me know in the comments below. And my trade on 2Bit, honestly, we could take a small long here. A spot. Well, the minimum cost per order is $5. That's the issue with Bitcoin prices. But if we take a stop loss over here, so we take a 13% take profit, and minus 2%, we take a loss. So 0.6 USDT. Now, this is a risky move because I think leverage, I should do less leverage. So, and add price so Scale can see the actual price because your prices you're stating are not correct. Bitcoin hit 126,000 with body close on 125,000 and reached low of 80,000 with a body close of 82,000. You're actually correct. I should fix that as well. Whoops. Here.
It hit a low of way, way lower than expected. So I rounded up those numbers. Oopsies. And that's the. But the general idea is this is what I think could happen, not should happen, right?